Shamsul Iskandar and Albert Tay claimed trial to another bribery charge at the Shah Alam Sessions Court this morning. Veteran politician Bung Moktar passed away today. He was 66 years old. Malacca PKR Chief Shamsul Iskandar Akin pleaded not guilty at the Shah Alam Sessions Court this morning over one charge of receiving bribes totaling 64,924 ringgit from businessperson Albert Tay. Shamsul was accused of taking the bribe in his capacity as the then political secretary to Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim to help Tay secure mining exploration licenses in Sabah.
According to Bernama, the money was allegedly deposited into the bank account of a woman for the purpose of paying rent for a house in Kuala Lumpur. The charge was framed under Section 17 Bracket A of the MACC Act. Meanwhile, Tay also pleaded not guilty to a charge under Section 17 Bracket B of the MACC Act for allegedly bribing Shamsul. Both can be punished with up to 20 years imprisonment and a fine not less than 5 times the amount of bribes involved. The court allowed the prosecution's application to adopt the same bail terms and conditions imposed by the Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court yesterday. It also ordered for the case to be transferred to the Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court. Yesterday, Shamsul and Albert had claimed trial to 4 charges involving corruption at the Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court.
Sabah BN chairperson Bung Moktar passed away at Gleneagles Hospital in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah early this morning at the age of 66. In a post on Facebook, his son, Naim Kurniawan Moktar, said that Bung passed away on December 5th at 1:46 a.m.
He added that they kindly request prayers for his soul to be blessed with mercy and placed among the righteous. Yesterday, Malaysia Kini reported that the Sabah UMNO chief and Kinabatangan MP had been admitted to the hospital in the afternoon. Bung had been in critical condition and received treatment for complications involving his lungs, heart and kidneys. In last Saturday's state election, Bung retained the Lamak seat for another term, winning by a slim majority of 153 votes in a 6-cornered contest.
Meanwhile, UMNO President Ahmad Zahid Hamidi described the news of Bung's death as heartbreaking. In a post on X, he said he lost a true friend and comrade who had stayed loyal to us during good and tough times.
Zahid added that he cannot find the words to describe this loss, and the only thing he has now are prayers, the memories and the good deeds he has left us with. In expressing condolences to Bung's family, Zahid said UMNO, BN and Malaysians will pray for the deceased leader. Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim also extended his condolences to Bung's family. Anwar said he would remember the Kinabatangan MP and Lamak State Assemblyman as a firm, principled and outspoken figure in championing the people's interests. He added that Bung's service and commitment in the political arena, particularly to the people of Sabah and the country, will continue to be appreciated and remembered. Bung Moktar, 66, died at a private hospital in Kota Kinabalu at 1:46 a.m.
From now on, you can also listen to Kini News on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Scan the QR code on the screen to follow us. The MACC has detained a Perkata National MP. This is over alleged corruption in a cattle farming joint venture owned by the Kedah state government. A source told Malaysia Kini that the probe into Padang Serai MP Azman Nasruddin, which began in February, centers on allegations that he misused his position as the Kedah Agriculture and Food Industry Exco. The source added that he received roughly 400,000 ringgit for assisting with land use approval for a feedlot project. The source said an investigation paper was opened following a complaint received on February 10, 2025, and investigations were carried out, during which statements from 15 witnesses were recorded. When contacted, MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki confirmed the arrest. He said Azman's statement was recorded under Section 53 Bracket 3 of the MACC Act 2009 before he was released on bail. Malaysia Kini has contacted Azman for comment and is awaiting his response. The Cabinet has decided to refer past MP Taqiyuddin Hassan to the Rights and Privileges Committee. This was over his remarks on the Rusila Mosque incident in September, which involved Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency officers. Minister in the Prime Minister's Department for Law and Institutional Reform, Azilina Othman Said, stated that this was after considering views from all MPs during the recent Dewan Rakyat sitting. She said the motion tabled in the Dewan Rakyat will be fine-tuned for the matter to be officially referred to the committee. Azalina added that this is also to ensure that the Kota Baru MP is given space to be heard in the committee, as he has a specific mandate under parliamentary standing orders. She said the government believes that the Rights and Privileges Committee will deliberate on the matter independently and responsibly in accordance with the mandate granted by the August House. Yesterday, MPs from both sides of the aisle clashed over the issue in the Dewan Rakyat. Following this, Deputy Home Minister Shamsul Anwar Nasara said the government agreed to defer its motion against Taqiyuddin to the next parliament session. According to the motion submitted by Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail, the government was seeking the Dewan Rakyat to suspend Taqiyuddin for 6 months over his remarks that allegedly painted a negative image of the MMEA. If you like the stories we produce, consider supporting us by subscribing to Malaysia Kini. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen to subscribe. DAP appears to be stepping up pressure on Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. In a post on Facebook today, DAP advisor Lim Kuan Eng shared his speech from Monday night at an event in Penang where he said that some feel Anwar has not done enough. He said they have heard the voices of the people and will take their views seriously. He added that they will convey these concerns to the Prime Minister and urge the government to fulfill its promises as soon as possible. Lim stressed that when the Prime Minister does the right thing, we must speak fairly, but when he does something wrong or not enough, we also have the responsibility to speak up. He said this is a fundamental principle of being an elected representative. He added that he hoped the Prime Minister would announce good news at the end of the year and not disappoint the support and trust that non-Malays have given to Pakatan Harapan. Lim said the most basic step is to increase allocations for non-Malays, especially for schools and temples, so that our education and various religions can continue to develop better. Lim's speech came around 48 hours after the Sabah state election, which sent shockwaves through DAP after it was wiped out in all 8 seats it contested. Yesterday, Perikatan National Secretary General Azmin Ali claimed that DAP and Pakatan Harapan's major setbacks in the recent Sabah polls reflected a rejection from business persons and the Chinese community. This came after DAP failed to secure any of the 8 seats it contested, while Harapan managed to win only 1 seat through PKR. We asked the public what they thought of Azmin's statement, and here are the responses. 59% believe Azmin is attempting to divert attention from PN's failure to retain its seats. 33% agree with Azmin, saying Chinese voters no longer trust DAP. 6% feel that there may be some truth on both sides. What's your take on Azmin's remarks? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, X, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Camelia. Thanks for watching.